Kayla Waterman and Kayla Kobles are no strangers to the use of food banks. They are among 3% of food bank users that are students.
When I was little, my mom had gone a couple times and I didn't really understand it. And then when I realized, in my head it was almost like used food, so I didn't want to eat it. I didn't think it was right.
I also went to the food bank when I was younger. I grew up single mother. She worked full-time job, but could barely afford to pay for our necessities, so it was a struggle for food.
I always would get like pizza pockets and stuff because I'm a student and I know that I like that kind of stuff. I'd get hamburgers sometimes and fresh fruit and vegetables if they had it. The first time I used the food bank was about a year ago when I first started attending Loyalist. I was short on cash because my OSAP came in almost a month late, so I went there to get some food and other stuff like cleaning products and toiletries and other stuff I needed. They benefit me a lot on a personal level because I am a culinary student and I do need to cook, I need to practice my skills. So the food bank, anything that they can give me, I will turn it into something amazing.
As the manager of the Trenton Care and Share Food Bank, Alan Teal has seen donations come in and be distributed to those in need for nearly 2 decades.
You have a whole host of people out there that do not agree with food banks or social assistance or whatever. But then there's a whole lot of people out there that want to help. But the people who use food banks or need to use a food bank, it's a last resort, actually. One of the things I would put out to young people is stay in your home where your family is as long as you can until it's time to leave.
Though young people do leave their home, they may lose the support they once had, leaving them without food or a way to get to a food bank. Debbie Margaretson at Speak Out Loud provides help to youth in need.
I realized that a lot of the youth that we see every Tuesday night are living on low incomes and could use the benefits of a food bank. So I offered it, I announced it that I would start running a service, I guess, to pick them up, take them to the food bank and take them home with their groceries. At one point in my life, when I was growing up, we were rather impoverished, I guess, and we got help. I can see it differently, that it's not necessary to feel bad about it. Some people need it, and that's the circumstances.
Nearly 2.5% of Canadians need food banks each month. That translates to about 883,000 people in need, but some avoid help due to the negativity that surrounds food banks.
I have worked with quite a few youth who are always hungry, but either they won't go or their families won't go because of the stigma. They believe that it's for the people who don't do anything, and it's sad because, I mean, it's there for those who need it.
The biggest stigma is getting through the door. Hopefully the people that come here, once they come through the door, they find a friendly face and friendly people.
The first time I visited by myself, I didn't want to tell anybody. I was too embarrassed. I didn't want them to think less of me. I got the information about the food bank from a friend of mine. She told me that a lot of other students had used it, so it made me feel more comfortable about going. Any food bank, no matter where you are, what city you're from, are highly dependent on the community. Local businesses and big businesses donate things, and they're always welcoming things from the people too, not just businesses. But now, like, I tell people, like, hey, I've been there, maybe you should consider going because it's a big help and people who don't have a lot need help.
Go and give back then, you know, you can think of it in terms of later on when I'm doing better financially, I'll be sure to contribute to the food bank so that others can benefit. But another thing is go volunteer at the food bank. Go help them give out food or package up in the back room. There's all kinds of opportunities there as well, and that's sort of a give and take that comes with it.
Demand is always greater than supply, and help is always needed. To donate or volunteer, contact your local food bank.